Hello and welcome, my lowly bags of dirt. How you doing today? It's Chris, and we're going to walk you through Duredhel Outskirts up in here on Kingdom Rush Origins Steam version. I have to say all of that because there's a lot of different ways you can play this map. There's a lot of different games going on with Kingdom Rush lately, and surprisingly, it's weird how they update even their older games like this. I'm actually kind of excited that they do that, man. So, this is a pretty tough one. Basically, what you got to realize here is that you're going to have to defend at the only choke point in the map, which is in the very back over here. And another interesting sort of tidbit of information here is you might notice on the very bottom, there's another way that guys leave. Whenever you have those two shield things, it means the guys go that way. But I'm not sure any of the units go that way. If there is any units, it's just a couple flying units. You know, on wave like 10 or 11 or 12 or something like that. So it's really not that big of an issue, and you shouldn't plan for guys to go that way. Just randomly pop down reinforcements or sleep them or lightning them or whatever you need to do to make sure you kill them when they actually do try to sneak through over there. For everything else, focus on the other, you know, just the far left over here. That's it. So realistically, when you think about it like that, we're just seeing one single solitary exit over here. Alright, that makes it pretty freaking easy. Heck yeah, man, I'm excited. Alright, so, what you want to do is you're going to go real heavy on the magic, man. We're basically going almost full magic, and then eventually, later on in the game, we'll go for a couple archers up in here. But seriously, I'm telling you guys, there's way too many guys that have tons of armor or are just weak against magic. Way too many of them. Now, I've got a wild magus over here, and I was telling you guys in my last video that I don't really like wild maguses. Yeah, I don't really like them. But this is actually a pretty decent spot for one, because there's a lot of random strong units, like these Avengers coming out right now, that just randomly walk through up there, alone, for some reason. A frickin' lone. And we can do 60% of their damage, and that's pretty hard to do against those Avengers, by the way. So the Wild Magus ends up being a decent tower up in here, and if you end up popping down a barracks tower or something like that later on, it ends up being pretty good as well. But you can test it out, man. Look at this flying unit destruction. Heck yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So the Wild Magus, perfect tower? No, but for today's video, for today's purposes, I think it's going to be pretty good. Well, once you get down to these guys, though, then it changes a little bit. So we're going to pull off a sick, nasty play right here, guys. Check this out. Top right, we decided to go for a sleep to get the guys piled up, and then we go for a lightning when they're all piled up. Now, all of my towers are currently getting purpletized here by the sorcerers or whatever they're called. So, yeah, they can't attack for a little while, but that's okay. By the time we need it, we're ready to go. So we get some Bloodhounds coming in now. Now these guys are pretty tricky. If you haven't realized, these guys are basically like really strong wolves. That's what they are. Very strong wolves. They don't run past your units automatically or anything like that, so you can stall them. But killing them is not very easy to do, and they kill your units very quickly. So, usually what I recommend doing is at least one barracks, but really just make sure you got a decent amount of damage on the screen. If you do, eventually they'll die, right? So we ended up doing a literally perfect lightning again. I think that's the one thing that I'm really freaking good at this game. Like, I can make good decisions on, you know, where to build my towers and stuff like that, but the thing that I'm best at is when to use a lightning and how to use the lightning in the most efficient way possible. Alright? I don't always do it perfect. I screw it up sometimes. I think everybody does. But usually I'm on point with those things. So here we go. We've got a big bad golem coming in here. Now don't forget, he's super duper fast until you do damage to him, then he's going to start slowing down over here. So the more damage you do, the faster you do it, the less he's going to be able to move through the map here. So we're going to actually stun him as soon as we possibly can, just do some extra damage here. Even with these random Twilight Harassers up in here ready to do tons of damage to us, I'm not that afraid of the golem, actually. I'm more afraid of the smaller guys. So we try to slow down the golem. What I want to do is I just want to sort of teleport some of these guys out of existence for a second so I can actually attack him here. But it looks like if we get a good pile up here, man, if we do get a good pile up, we're going to go for that lightning here. We get rid of all those harassers. There's still some Bloodhounds coming in here, but that golem is hopefully going to die fairly soon. Looks like he's just about dead, and then once you kill him, the Bloodhounds just get killed. Alright, so we got some Screecher Bats coming in here too. Woo! Looks like everybody ends up dying at the perfect time. Alright, so I actually noticed this. I was a little afraid that the people were going to come in on the bottom down there, but they still haven't. Look at this, wave 8 already. Nobody's come down to the bottom little area down there. So I randomly put my reinforcements down there just to protect it, just in case. So I was worried that Screecher Bats might go down there or something. They didn't. Yeah, they didn't. I was like, what the heck? Alright, I'll take it. And we get some people, though. Here we go. Evokers, man. These guys have high magic resistance. So this is why I'm not killing them very quickly. Scourgers, that's their name. Scourgers also have high magic resistance. So we're having a little bit of an issue over here. I can't do anything against these guys, basically. So when you can't do anything against them normally, what do? You go for that lightning. And if possible, try and get some reinforcements up or whatever, just to block them in for a second. So we go get a big pile up over here, and then we perfectly execute that lightning right there. We got like 600 gold, just like that. But it's finally time, man. We can't survive with just magic the entire game, so we're going to get some archers going. I'll go for an arcane archer on the bottom here, which I don't think was a perfect play. I think it's just an okay play. I think I should have gone for the arcane archers on the, sort of middle area first. Now, I still, sadly, have not figured out how to record my mouse while playing this game. I wish I could. I don't know why it doesn't work. I see it, and then, for whatever reason, it does not get recorded when I use my debut video capture software, which it records it on every single other application in the history. Because even other Steam games, it records it. But for some reason, on this game, it does not. I could not figure out the issue. I even contacted Kingdom Rush, or Iron Hyatt Studios, and I asked them, like, is there a way I can fix this? And they're just like, nope, we couldn't even get the same thing to happen here. So we're like, I was like, alright, I guess sucks to suck, Chris. Sucks to suck. My videos are gonna suck here, man. You gotta just pretend like I'm playing on mobile, though. It's like the same thing. Can't see my finger, can't see the mouse. Alright, so we're on wave 11 right now. So we definitely needed to lightning these new units, these new Avengers up in here. These are the Avengers riding the Stag Beetles. Pretty cool unit, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, they're really annoying because they've got high magic resistance as a Stag Beetle. Then when they jump off the Stag Beetle, they kill the Stag Beetle, they jump off as regular Avengers up in here. And the regular Avengers have high armor. So you really have to do a good mixture to make sure you kill those guys. And that's where hopefully my Arcane Archers are going to come into play here. We want to get rid of that magic resistance on the Stag Beetles. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for the true damage. Oh, perfect. Perfection. Oh, gosh. I almost had an orgasm from that lightning right there, man. That was just perfect. Alright? Holy crap, Chris. You're freaking amazing up in here. Anyways, golems, whatever. They're slow. They suck. Don't worry about them. They're really not hard to kill at this point in the game. They did kill my Forest Keepers, though. That kind of sucks. It's kind of sad, actually. Watching them just literally dead on the ground there. Just, oh. Oh. How did my life end up? Oh, we got new ones. Perfect. Alright, so for some reason my computer randomly just, I don't know why, but it just turned black for a second. So I'm wondering if my graphics drivers got updated, or I've been blue screening a lot, so it could be some random graphics issue. Hope it's not. Could be, though. So wave 13 here. Oh god, is this still happening? Oh, please don't crash on me now. Don't crash on me now. I need you. I need you. We got more Stag Beetles coming in, though. So, again, these guys are freaking tough, and this is probably the hardest part of the game right here. Killing the Stag Beetles. We kind of missed the lightning on the Stag Beetles there, and like I said, it happens. When you screw up a lightning, it sucks. So what I did was I decided to get people just coming out of existence for a little bit. Let my guys actually do some damage up in here. And if we use Catha properly, we should be able to defend these guys. So we're going to move the Forest Keepers over here a little bit. We're going to do the true damage against these guys. Catha's got to defend against this guy. We're going to put some reinforcements down over here. They're both almost dead, but don't forget that one that pops off the Stag Beetle here is still going to be an Avenger, so we still got to take him down as well. We don't really have anything else to do, though, so Wave 13 so far has been the hard part for us. We're going to put them all to sleep for a second, put the reinforcements down in front of them. We're going to take some guys out of existence for a second. Forest Keepers are going to come back over here and throw some true damage action on these guys. And it looks like after a little bit of work, after a little bit of effort, after our crappy lightning here, we do end up taking these guys down, man. Scary stuffs, but we did it. So what I'm going to do is I think we're just lightning them. The best thing to do here. Just think about this. Could put him to sleep for a long time, or I could just lightning him. So Kath is dead. Yeah, this is where I screwed up a little bit, man. I was like, oh crap, there's lots of guys here. Let's lightning. So decent lightning to place catch up here. Luckily, 2 crappy golems on the screen. That's it. So we can clean those guys up, no problem, man. I'm not afraid of golems almost ever. I think a lot of people probably are afraid of the golems. To me, I think they're one of the weakest units in the game. They're so slow. Magic teleports them back. Like, dude, at that point, they suck. And they don't even have that much health. I mean, it's like 4,500. Technically, it's like the highest in the game for any like real units, but still, kind of lame. So we're gonna pull off a weirdo strategy here, guys. We're gonna go for a barrack spam. yeah, I know. We're gonna go for a barrack spam here, right in the middle of the map, because well, we're gonna have to deal with the boss. That's one thing, and we want to just keep these guys on the screen for as long as we possibly can. Get our lightnings and our slows and our reinforcements down as much as we possibly can. That's how this is going to work. So, plus we got them all in range of all of our magic right here. All 3 magic towers in the middle, and we use a perfect lightning again. Could have been maybe a little bit more perfect. Is there a thing? is there more than a perfect? Maybe. Well, a perfect enough lightning. All right, or good enough. And now it's already weighed 15 to 15, so all we got to do is clean these guys up, right? And then we're done. Or are we? We might have to fight the boss up in here. So one thing I got to say is this map actually took a reasonable amount of time. I don't feel like the waves were slow or stupid or anything like that. They were a very good pace the entire time I was playing in a fun way. I was always doing something. So I was reinforcing or sleeping or whatever. Alright, what I don't want to do is I don't want to waste my lightning or anything like that. I feel like a lot of people do that. They're just like, ah, screw it. It's the last wave. I'm going to lightning real quick. And they're like, ooh, the boss is next. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done it. Alright, come on, little golem. Just get taken down. So I feel like, I know, it's a little boring. This is the only time that I'm like, oh, come on. Let's move him up a little bit. Come on, Katha. Throw some crap at this guy. Get all your little girls out here. Your little pixie girls. Golden pixie girls. There we go. Finally. 400, 300, 200. And he is... Did it. Alright, so this is where it gets interesting. The boss. We got Bajnimik the Hateful. Alright. So, like I was saying, look at the crazy amount of reinforcements we got. He doesn't kill them very quickly. So realistically, he's going to stay on the screen for a long time. All you got to do is keep him on the screen forever. Eventually, some guys are going to come out. You can just lightning them all together, and he eventually will just succumb. That's how it's going to go down. Only thing you got to watch out for is, of course, he does shoot down a lot of purple rain from the sky. I know it works perfectly for the song here, but he really does. He shoots down purple rain from the sky, and it's pretty freaking strong. You can't kill Katha in one hit, but if you ever get hurt and she ever dies, ooh, baby, you can get real screwed here. So what I recommend doing is just keep her moving around a little bit. Make her dodge every once in a while, and then do a perfect lightning here. Perfection. That's what I like to say, baby. That's what I like to say. See and say. Perfection. And he's still got a lot of health, by the way. He's got 10,000, so we're about 1/3 done, and he's pretty far freaking in the map here. So we gotta be careful. But the best thing to do is just throw random reinforcements at him. He doesn't kill them very quickly. You can put him to sleep here. The only thing is you don't want to put him to sleep while he's healing. I think I made a mistake here, and I figured out at least that while he's healing, you can't put him to sleep. You can't stop the heal. I was trying to do that. I was like, oh yeah, stun the heal. Perfect. Doesn't work. I don't know if he's impervious or just unstoppable when he's healing or what, but he does. He heals up, and this means this boss is going to take a while to take down. You really do have to use a lot of stunning action to keep him on the screen here, otherwise he's just going to keep on centipeding through or millipeding through or whatever the heck he's doing over here through the map. And he's almost dead, and we finish him off with a lightning. So if this helps you guys out at all, if you just enjoyed it, press the like button for me, subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.